Are you thinking about moving to Fort Meade, Maryland? Well, in this video, I'm going to be giving you some information about Fort Meade and showing you around via the map, and hopefully that can give you a better insight of the area before you move here. So let's get started. My name is Zipporah Johnson. I am a local realtor for the state of Maryland, and I'm also an Army veteran, and I love helping people just like you gain all the knowledge you need to be successful in your house hunting journey. If you're looking to move to Fort Meade or any of the surrounding areas, feel free to give me a call, a text, or schedule a Zoom meeting. And if you want to know all about life in Maryland, subscribe or hit that notification bell. Okay guys, so let's get started. Let's hop on into my computer and check this. Okay, so here's Fort Meade, right here. It is centrally located between Baltimore and Washington DC, as well as Annapolis. And so it is a great spot to be close to a lot of different things if you are interested in commuting a little bit for enjoyment or for work or for anything. Fort Meade is a good spot to be. So most of the time, most of the people that are probably watching this video are looking at Fort Meade because they are either in the military or going to Fort Meade to work for one of the agencies that are on base, like NSA, DISA, or some of the other agencies that are there. So we will zoom on in here, and so let's go on in here. Alrighty, so here is Fort Meade. So the surrounding areas, if you are looking to move to this area, you have Severn, you have Odington, Jessup, and Laurel is kind of this area going that way. The main major highway and pain point is Route 295. This area, this road slash highway is the worst for traffic, like the worst. It's just a major pain point. So people that decide to live in other areas and commute south after work are gonna be hurting. Okay. So let me just show you what I mean here. Let me put in directions to B. It's only 27 miles away. However, it's an hour and 5 minutes currently because as I'm recording this video, it's 3 p.m. So that's only gonna get worse by the time it's 5 o'clock. The traffic is really bad in this area, and it's just not fun. But if you decide to live closer to Fort Meade to avoid that, you can't really avoid the traffic, but because there'll be traffic in the smaller cities as well, but it won't be as bad as sitting on 295. Okay, so let's go and get into Fort Meade. So this area right here is not considered on base. You do not have to go through the gate to get to this area right here off of Reese Road. The main gate is that's currently open is the MAPS gate. The MAPS gate is right here off of Reese Road. Let me put my own name here so you can see. There is a gas station across the street, and this is the main gate. As you can see, there's some traffic here, and this only gets a little worse when people get off of work. It's to be expected. So this is one of the main areas for the base. And so as you drive down the road here, I forgot what agency that is here, but we'll keep driving. And also, side note, we cannot drive on the Google Maps onto base because obviously there's reasons for that. But I will show you around the outside outside of the base. So as you can see, this is not like a super built up area. It's more of just the grab and goes type of places, like this KFC here. There is a Thai restaurant that's right here called Bangkok Kitchen. That place is pretty good, but it's not much right outside the base. But you can just drive down the street a little bit. It's a lot quicker when you're in a car versus on the map, but you can get to everything you need pretty quickly. Okay, so we are coming up on the gate. As you can see here, there is construction. Yes, so this used to be the main gate, but they are doing construction on this gate, and it should be opening soon, but currently the MEPS gate, I keep saying MEPS like going to Army MEPS, but the MEPS gate is the main gate that people go through. Okay, so going around here, so this is the area that I had initially circled. So if you're moving to this area, moving to Fort Meade, or you have station orders and you are getting stationed here, this is one of the areas you could be moved into. So this is not, you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to go through the gate to get to this area. This area is considered Normandy Bluffs. So if you go through the Corvias Property Management, Corvias has a number of different properties, and or they call it the neighborhoods, and this area is Normandy Bluffs. They have Potomac Place, Muse Forest, Midway Commons, Patriot Bridge, and those are the ones you can choose from. But you have to go through them and go through the whole process in processing. So yeah, so this is the end of Normandy Bluffs, and that is right there. Okay, and if you go down a little bit further, there is and by the way, we're on Reese Road. There is a childcare facility. So this childcare facility is a daycare for military personnel as well. So you have to go through military childcare. I think it's militarychildcare.com, and sign up that way to get your kids in process. But I will warn you that it is a pretty long process for both housing and childcare, so you probably want to plan ahead. All right, so now we are zoom back out here. So, okay, yeah, we were right over here. So this was the child care center we were looking at just a second ago, and right behind that is Meade Heights Elementary School. So all of this area is considered Fort Meade, but it is off base. All right, so as we go on to the base, the main shopping center is going to have your commissary, your PX, the post office, bowling alley, and over here, there's a Burger King, as you can see that, and a gas station, car wash, and another daycare. So this is the main shopping area once you come on post. And the gym is over here, the Gaffney Fitness Center. Those are the benefits of living on base, is you get access to all of these facilities. Usually it will kind of tell me what, okay, here it is. So this is this is Heritage Park area, and some of the area is Normandy Bluffs, but I would say this is just Heritage Park, and that other area is Normandy Bluffs for sure. Okay, so that's one of the other housing areas that you could potentially move to when you get on base. So there's a pool here in the neighborhood, and a lot of the neighborhoods have swimming pools, and they're pretty nice and accommodating. Okay, so now we are going to talk about things to do in the area. So if you're moving to Fort Meade, there are plenty of things to do off base and in the area. So one of the major things is the live casino here. So there is a mall as well at the Arundel Mills. So you get the live casino and the Anne Arundel Mills in the same area. So it's a huge shopping mall, as you can see here. Some people just like to walk it or to get their steps in, but it's in a circle shape here, and it has a lot of stores. You see H&M, Zales, Skechers, Gap. There's Burlington, Old Navy. There's just a bunch of things in this shopping center, and it's right down the street from Fort Meade. So a lot of the individuals that live on base frequent that area. Okay, so living on Fort Meade, you are just 2 seconds away from the airport. If you want to fly out to go see family or travel, the BWI airport is right there. And you are, let's see how many miles you are away from Baltimore. You're only 18 miles away from Baltimore, and depending on the day and the time and traffic, you are currently 35 minutes away from the center of Baltimore, downtown Baltimore. Side note, this is where the Key Bridge was. Recently had a tragic end. So that used to be another way to go north if you're traveling up north to New York or anything like that, and you decided to leave from the Fort Meade area. You could take one of the three, which was the two tunnels, because these are tunnels here, and right here, these are tunnels, 895 or 95 tunnel, or you could take the Key Bridge, but that is no longer a route to take. So living on Fort Meade, there are a lot of, as you can see, there's a lot of green space in the area, and there's a lot of parks and recreation and a lot of things to do outdoors. If you are that type of person, if you don't want to stay in the shopping centers and the shopping malls all day long and you want to get out and go to the parks, there are plenty of those available to you. So you can go to the river overlook right here, or you can go fishing down in Bowie. You can also go to Annapolis and enjoy the water out there. You see there's the Navy Academy. There are plenty of options for outdoor things to do. There's golfing and boating, just an abundance of things. Kinder Farm Park, that is a park that offers entry free to military and veterans, so that's a good place to visit, as well as Downs Park, because that is a state park, I believe, and they charge a fee for that one, but it is also free for military and veterans. So if you have children and getting them into daycares and things like that, I would suggest that you search and make phone calls quickly, or not quickly, but ahead of time, because this area, I already had it pulled up here. As you can see, there's a lot of daycares for the area, but they fill up quickly, and depending on how old your child is, if you don't get them into one of the base housing through military childcare, you would need to find a separate means of getting childcare for them. But when my daughter was young, or she's still young, but when she was a baby, they were saying that there was like a wait that was long as a year. And so it was just like, okay. So that's another story, but yeah, make sure you make those calls and plan ahead. All right, so let's go back to our main map here. And the next thing, if you are expecting and you want to know how far you will be from the closest hospital. So there are 2 hospitals, I guess, for the area. It would be this Laurel, look at the traffic to get to that one right now. So the medical center and University of Maryland Medical Center in Laurel, and that is 17 or 12, it's 12 miles away, but 40 minutes. And that's at this current time, which is like 3:30. And then what's the other one? So University of Maryland, Baltimore Washington Medical Center. You see that's a little easier to get to. As long as you're not crossing this 295, you're gonna do a lot better in life. I'm just not a personal fan of 295 at all. I avoid it at all costs when I'm going anywhere. Even when I decide to drive to DC, I take 95 sometimes, or I take 97 all the way down to 50. So this is Route 97. Here it goes down here to 50. So you take 32 to 97 to 50. And that's how you get to DC. Oh, okay, so let's get back on topic. So if you're deciding to move to this area and you aren't going to live in base housing and work through Corvias, I'm available to help and with people that are looking to rent or buy. So the rent is currently, the average rent for this area is starting at about $2,000. And the average home price values are in the mid 400s. So let's take a look at a few houses, a few home prices. Okay, so I have my information pulled up here. So these are some homes that are currently for sale in the area. So here's Fort Meade, the base. As you can see, there's nothing on base that I can access as your realtor, but everything outside the gate I can definitely assist you with. So the type of home that's going to be closest to the area is going to be townhouses for the lower prices. So $459, this one's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, and you get 1-car garage here. And let's look at this. This one's coming soon. This is 510, and it is a 5-bedroom single family home, so it's not attached to anything. And it has a yard. Looks like it might be close to a little park. They'll probably add more pictures later when it comes currently active. Here is another townhouse. It's a little larger than the other one. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, listed at $570. This one is a 2-car garage, and they have decorated it. But this is the kind of homes that are available in the area. And there's another townhouse. So there are a lot of different types of homes. Well, types of townhouse homes in this area. But as you go further out, you can get more of those detached properties if you don't want to be, if you want some yard and a little space from your neighbor. So, alrighty. So I hope this video helped you. And if you have any questions or want me to add some things, just feel free to comment below or hit me up, send a message, and I will love to get back with you and love to work with you. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.